Hey everyone, welcome back to another League Bugs. Last time we looked at some of the bugs we've encountered in the first half of Season 5. But today we're going to take a look at a few bugs that had an impact on competitive matches. Whether it resulted in a rematch or a champion being disabled, we're out to see which bugs pestered the professionals. Let's start things off with a bug many people debated about for a while after it happened. During the Week 11 Spring Split Curse vs CLG game, Nien used his Stand United Shen ultimate and didn't arrive on his target Kha'Zix. At first, no one was sure what happened, and most thought that Nien had cancelled his ultimate. CLG did not pause to point out the bug, and the game ended shortly after in Curse's favor. The next day, Riot disabled Shen from competitive play until the bug was fixed later on. CLG players and fans alike were upset that they didn't get a remake, but without a pause and pointing it out, there's no grounds for a remake to occur. Perhaps the most interesting aspect of the match was that in the pick and ban phase, CLG banned 3 champions with 0% ban rates, making it look like they weren't taking the match serious anyways. One bug that did manage to force a rematch was an impactful Aatrox Bug between SK and Gambit Gaming during Week 10 in the 2014 Spring Split. When the bug was encountered, it would cause Aatrox's Bloodthirst to refund health every second attack rather than every third. At the time of the match, SK paused and notified the refs about the bug, and were not offered a remake when they should have been. As that match progressed, Gambit ended up winning. After the game, LCS ruling determined that SK should have been awarded a remake during the pause. The completed game's results were voided, and a rematch was scheduled for later in the split. The results of that remake came with an SK victory. A bug back in 2013 had ManCloud scratching his head after he used his Deathmark as Zed. After using his shadow to jump over a wall, he used his Deathmark on Daydreaming's Lulu. Unfortunately, he was instantly back at his original shadow and appeared to be stuck in place as he died. The Deathmark did not visibly show on Lulu, but it did pop, causing about 200 damage. ManCloud can be seen talking to a ref about his death, but no pause was initiated, and the game ended luckily with Vulcan winning anyways. No real news surfaced from the LCS about the bug, so we can assume it was either in the spectator mode or just a one-time thing. Not all bugs that do happen in the competitive scene negatively impact the outcome of a match, and there are plenty that only the audience see due to spectator mode. Back in 2013, when Giants were taking on SK, after a teamfight victory, SK returned to the Baron Pit for an easy pickup. They ended up getting the buff, but the audience saw an SK gaming team attacking nothing. The invisible Baron made for some odd-looking gameplay. Another one of the bugs that didn't affect the outcome of a match was when J-Ree was kicked high into the sky due to a Trundle Pillar. He came down behind the enemies, but they were ready to catch him for an easy kill. Another champion that has seen his share of visual bugs in the LCS is Lee Sin. Xmithie showed us his slow-motion shockwave resonating strike move while following Meteos over the red buff wall. Maybe he's just going for some extra style points. And another time Lee Sin was bugged, he was found to be nature walking before returning to the correct location. But don't worry, Freak says it's totally normal.
I know it's weird, yeah. He wasn't actually over the wall, that's all I'm gonna say.
And finally, sometimes bugs pop up in places you'd least expect it.
Backside, that's a lot of ultimate just for Kiwi Kid. We're gonna have to see if they can go into the fight. They continue to... What are you doing, guys? Go to the game! Psycho going on to Grubs. He is 13. Everybody around him is 15s and 14s and 16s. There's no way he's getting out.
What are some bugs you've noticed while you've played or watched League of Legends? And what bugs would you like to see covered in our next video? Let me know in the comments below. Till next time, enjoy the game.